Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to verify the practical setup of H parameter presentation. Okay, so H parameter we need to measure with the given circuit diagram. So coming to the circuit diagram, so this is a given T type of network. So this is a given T type of network. So the series arms are 820, 2 kilo ohm and 510. Okay, so for this we can measure. So the practical circuit is like this is nothing but 820 ohm, this is 2 kilo ohm and this is nothing but 510. So it is 470 here, but approximately it is not available, so that's why we have been set for 470 ohm. So for this given T network we want to find out H11, H12, H22 as well as H21. So how to do is coming to the circuit diagram. So this is the circuit diagram. We have to excite with an voltage V1 and we have to connect an ammeter at the input port. At output port we have to short circuit here. Okay, so now let us try to give these connections. Okay, so just if you make V2 is equal to 0, then we can calculate H11 as well as H22. So why it is called H parameters means here we have multiple parameters. Here you can see here. So V1 by I1, this is nothing but H11 units are ohms, H22 units are mhos, but H12 and H22 V1 by V2 no units, I2 by I1 current gain, so no units. Therefore, this doesn't have any unit. H11 is ohms, H22 is mhos. Now we want to find these multiple parameters where this is also called H parameter. Now let us try to see it. So now let's try to give the connections. So from the positive terminal of the RPS, you connect to the positive terminal of the ammeter, and from negative terminal of the ammeter you connect to the input board, and from negative terminal of the RPS you connect to the negative terminal of the input port. So this is how to connect RPS in series with an ammeter. Okay, so RPS is in series with an ammeter. That's how to connect the input side. So here you can see the circuit diagram. At output side we have to short circuit generally. So short circuit means this output port, the positive and negative, we has to short circuit. If you short circuit, automatically current will flow. That current we are going to find out with the help of this ammeter. Okay, so connect the positive terminal of the output port to the ammeter positive, the negative terminal of the two port network to the negative. Okay, so therefore this can find. So what are the parameters we are going to get here is this is V1, this is I1, this is nothing but I2. So from here I can calculate H11 as well as H21 by making V2 as short circuit. Just give the supply to the RPS. So the initial position, so since I had done the previous experiment, it is directly giving the values. So the process is not correct. Actually we have to keep the current in minimum and we have to slowly increase the current now to maximum and slowly increase the voltage. As soon as you slowly increase the voltage, it will reach to 30 volts. So this is 30 volts. So RPS is supplying 30 volts. This will act as V1 and this will act as I1. Okay, so we'll write down the calculations now. So coming to the practical calculation, so V1 is how much? 30, and this is nothing but I1. So what is the value of I1 you have been obtained here? So this is 24 milliamperes. Write down this I1 as 24 milliamperes. And coming to the I2, I2 is nothing but we have been short circuited here, and the current how much it is showing is 5 milliamperes. So here you are going to get 5 milliamperes, and the current how much it is showing is 5 milliamperes. So here you are going to get 5 milliamperes. So when you make V2 is equal to 0, we have to calculate H11 as well as H21. H11 is nothing but V1 divided by I1. Okay, so V1 is 30 and I1 is 24 milliamperes. Then you can get in kilo ohms. H21. So this is H21. You are going to get I2 divided by I1. So I2 is 5 milliamperes, I1 is 24 milliamperes. Current by current, no units. Therefore we calculated half part, which is nothing but H11 and H22. Now coming to this next port, and this port we are going to make I1 is equal to 0. I mean input port we are making as 0. Then we can calculate H12 and we can calculate H22. H12 is nothing but V1 divided by V2, there is no units. H22 is equal to I2 divided by V2. Now let's try to calculate this. So now here we can see here we want to excite input port. Just remove the supply and I am removing this ammeter. Okay, why? Because the purpose of ammeter is not required. Now we will try to excite at output side. Okay, so this side we will try to excite. Just I am changing the positions to the output port. So connect the positive to the positive and connect negative to the negative. Very simple. This RPS and this ammeter should be connected in series and just connect the negative. Now we are exciting output port. So you can see the circuit diagram, we are exciting the output port where the ammeter is connected in series. At input port, now it is open circuited. Whenever it is open circuited, the current is 0. 0 into 820 ohm, automatically this branch is short circuited and we want to measure the voltage. To measure the voltage, we require an voltmeter. So this is the voltmeter setup. So connect positive to the positive of the terminal and connect negative to the negative. So actually if you connect the voltmeter here or if you connect the voltmeter here, both will give the same voltage. Why? Because it is open here. 0 into 820 ohm is nothing but short circuit, the voltage is 0. So now let us try to do the experiment. So just give the supply, already we had set it to the required value. So this is nothing but V2, this is nothing but I2, this is nothing but V1. So let's try to see here. So let's try to write down the values. So the voltage what we are applying from here is V2. So what is the value of V2? 30 volts. So V2, this is nothing but theoretical and this is nothing but practical. V2 is how much? 30. And this is nothing but the current which we are taking at output is how much? So approximately 13 milliamperes. Okay, so it is equal to 13 milliamperes. At input side if you come, you can see the voltage, it is giving around 5.8 or 5.6 approximately. I am writing here 5.8 or 6, so 5.8 volts. So now from here we are making open circuit. When you make it open circuit, you are going to get the two parameters. Those parameters are H12, V1 by V2. What is the value of V1? So which is nothing but 5.8 volts divided by V2 is how much? 30. So there is no units. Why? Because voltage by voltage, no units. Next one, I2. I2 is how much? 12 milliamperes divided by V2 is how much? 30. So I by V we are going to get in terms of millimos. So that is how to calculate multiple parameters or H parameters. So H parameters we have two categories: H11 no units, H22 mos, H11 ohms, H22 mos, H12 no units, H21 no units. This is the procedure of performing the experiment of an H parameter network. Thank you for watching. So I will leave all the theoretical calculation in the next video. I will attach in the card. You can watch from there, and please try to subscribe the channel to get more updated on practical and theoretical electrical circuit analysis subject. Thank you for watching patiently. We will meet in the another video. Thank you for your support and help.